Yo, Jack, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, yo, Jay, what's going on? Will, what's good? I'm not gonna lie, I have not streamed in like probably like. Oh wait, do I even have my? Oh wow. All right, let me make sure I have my stuff. Okay, I haven't played in like a week. Well, tell you that I played like 2 days ago. Hold on.
Reminds me of a forest ring,
All right.
just on a much grander scale.
Okay. All right.
Cordova said there were records of Dagon visiting a lab on his moon. It says Kree written all over it.
Hold on a minute. I don't know if you guys can hear the game or not, so I'm gonna turn it up like a little bit. Okay. Up a little bit. And... That's just Infamous Second Son yesterday. Infamous Second Son is so good.
Okay, so not that way.
Infamous Second Son is free. I just wish that Sucker Punch made more. Like, I feel like they would have had more chance to make more Infamous games. Especially if you play Infamous 1 and 2. Wait, which ending did you get? Did you get the good ending or the bad ending? Or did you get the good ending or like... Did you get the... Did you do evil Delson or did you do good Delson? RP to Reggie. Honestly, I really didn't even like Reggie though. Reggie was cool. It's like he was just mean to Delson for having powers. I was waiting for Homelander to drop and wait. Extra, he's coming out and it takes that long for them to drop Homeland. Pause. You mean to tell me that it took them this long to drop Homeland? Well, I mean they have Omni-Man though. By the way, I haven't talked to you. How you been? But I need them to make Homelander like probably like the most broken out of the two. I know they dropped Ermac. And I still have to try out Ermac though. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, question. What did you think about Wait, hold up. What did you think about Invincible season 2? Because I can tell you the best episode, at least the best episodes to me,
See this place operational after all this time.
was obviously the last episode.
We need to find that lab.
And seeing Agent Spider. You chose good, Delson? Okay. I did both because I'm working on the platinum. At least right now I'm working on the platinum. Except for the only one that I'm having an issue with is getting double smoke stack attack. I think Invincible season 2 should have at least had more episodes, should have at least had been a few more episodes long. Yeah. I'm just glad they didn't show that one part. Ermac was broken. Ermac is broken. Ermac is broken as hell. That is true.
Ready to go?
Does the second son have new game plus? Nah. But what I did was I went back to replay it on expert. And the combat is still great on expert. I still like the combat on expert. But I will say this. Concrete is such an underwhelming ability.
Hey, BD.
Oh, wait, I forgot I can't parry that. Well, time for me to cheese him. Concrete is such an underwhelming ability. My favorite was Neon. I love Neon.
I'm hit.
Neon is the best ability.
Right here, buddy. Hey, BD1.
Ah, great, you have another health bar. You know what, I'm just gonna run. Reggie was annoying though, he was really annoying. That's the only thing I can say. Honestly, I'm gonna be crazy about this, and I know some people are actually going to probably like say that's not true, but I want Invincible to be. I want Mark to be in Mortal Kombat.
Run him through. I have trained for this.
If anybody understands why I'm saying that, y'all know why.
Bad feeling? Yeah.
Hold up, I'm just gonna die because I have no health here. Felt like it came on with such an unfinished game. It was. And after you get to the ending and it's Evil Havoc. My only like main problem, at least like for me, the main problems for me were, why is Frost not a playable character? They made her into a cameo. Why is she not a playable character on the roster? I'm sorry, I'm a Frost man, so it kind of really upsetted me whenever I saw the roster. I'm a Frost man, so like as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, well, I was like, well, I can't play my character. ended up playing Smoke. Smoke's great. Yeah, they could have replaced Cyborg. Yeah, they could have replaced Cyborg with Mark. Like he could be a cameo, like he'd be a cameo in the main fighter, his own cameo in the trailer. Trailer would be Eve. Exactly. They could have. Well, honestly, they could have low-key really added Anissa. But I'm not really gonna go into details on that.
You got it.
So Omni-Man is cameo to be immortal. Ooh. By the way, did you guys see that we're getting an Invincible game? We gotta react to the Dots video today too. Apparently, there's some new stuff, and it's not very pleasing.
Will help, BD.
Barely got me. Nothing. My guard won't break. Ooh, you felt that? I'll run you through. Attack. Not happening. No, sir. There was nothing. Too easy.
Let's just say that I'm not very happy about what they're doing to it. More live service.
Help! Stim!
Stop with the stims. Aerial tactics. Can't get anything. Take that.
Help, please!
That's right. Run. I won't break. Have it. Give up. Won't miss again.
We're getting more live service hero games,
Not yield to you.
which I still don't know how to feel about. Why did I? Nope, 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 no.
Let's move,
Do you
BD.
think the characters that have powers or similar to Superman are boring? I would say yes and no. The only reason why I'm saying like characters that have similar powers to Superman are way different.
Here, buddy!
It's because we don't get a chance to see Superman go all out, except for, well, scratch that. In Injustice, he actually did go all out, but I can't really count Injustice though, because Injustice, it was for the fact that he killed her because he killed Lois Lane, but remember such an iconic character MKX he was. Confused one person. Oh wait, I forgot I have the freaking most practiced stance. Stir!
Forward and attack.
Killing me won't stop us. You can. Chad.
He was great. Because Homelander is a cheap knockoff of Spider-Man, but at least Omni-Man is different. The difference between Omni-Man and Homelander is that Homelander, well, I've read the boys' comics, so I actually kind of know how strong Homelander is. So, I don't want to go into details on that if anybody hasn't read the comics.
Not so easy, huh? Want anything better?
But I do know how strong Homelander is. It's just for the fact that we never see how strong Homelander is.
You'll pay for that.
Exactly what Soldier Boy just said. Exactly. Soldier Boy is way stronger. Like, we saw how hard it was for him to fight. We saw how strong he was.
Time's up.
And would be able to be a good fighting game character since Injustice 2 did. They did him really good in Injustice 2. My only problem though is like I want to see what they're gonna do for an Injustice 3. But yeah, they did that right for Soldier Boy though. I'm not gonna lie, they did that right. And we saw how strong he was. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen Gen B yet, but I don't really know like if you guys have or not. Well, let me actually focus because like let me call onto the parry gods for a second. Oh, I need my staff. Yep, I need double bladed. Give me the I don't need this lightsaber. Just give me double bladed. Oh, and by the way, for Gen B, I don't know if you guys have actually seen Gen B, but it's brutal. Sometimes live service games turn into nightmares. They do.
Pursuing the enemy. Whoops. Stay.
Couple of thought you were flamethrower real quick.
Going in. Where we go? Have it right. Time to make an example of you.
Throw it.
Get back here. Glory will be ours. Show your power.
Well, thank you for the healing.
Stay put. Igniting thrusters.
Oh, nope, nope.
There we go. Not today.
Are you serious right now?
Hit me again.
Toss it.
I don't think that's goes on brutal and never stop healing. That's the thing. Guess who's right here healing? You know, on second thought, come here.
Going in. No touching. You got me. You're back. He is powerless. Give me more. Try this.
That's why Omni-Man is great. I love Omni-Man, but at the same time, though, I really don't even know what to say about Gen B.
Someone else try.
Omni-Man is way better, though. I was in Colin's stream yesterday, and some guy said that Miles is not original. I saw that, too. And the thing is like, they were debunking. I saw that, and I was like, dang. He's debunking the argument. I was like, hold on a minute. Because the thing was, he brought up the whole entire Batman situation. He kept on trying to bring that up. And I was like, bruh. That's literally what I always... That's literally the exact same thing that I always say. Because as soon as someone brought up Batman Beyond, I was like, oh yeah, it's wrapped. You had... But the other thing is, though, is like... Here's my only issue with, like, people that say that. It's because of the fact that you had Comic Legend in there, too. You had Legend in there actually saying that. And he was like, hold on a minute. And after that, he brought up every single villain that Miles has fought. And after that, the guy said he only fights Spider-Man villains. So I'm like, hold up. So you meant Peter villains, right? And after that, he brought up 2099. And after that, he was like, okay, so it's a problem. That's the thing that I always literally go to. I think Comic Legend bought up. I don't know who it was that bought.
Let's try this. Finish him off.
You know what? Let me not die to these guys real quick, and I'll talk right after.
You scum.
I need help.
Give me 1 second. Give me like 1 second.
I'll run you through. Advance.
I'm dodging. How do you hit me?
Not enough.
BD, here.
You need all the help you can get.
Our victory cannot be stopped. Enough.
You'll remember this one.
You said that Miles was on original, and after that, his arguments are getting debunked.
I won't die yet. Not today.
And he kept on trying to bring up the Nightwing argument too. The Nightwing argument is separate. You can't bring up Nightwing in a conversation. He tried, like I said, people will compare Miles to Nightwing, and it doesn't make any sense. If you compare Miles to Nightwing, then it's not gonna make any sense at all. And after that, him and Kamala were bringing up Rabble.
How many more are waiting? Another.
They started listing off villains that Miles fought that Peter hasn't fought, and I was like, oh.
Oh, that's not good at all. He's running away.
Apparently, Hanzo Sashi's wife was leaked. To become an MK. Ooh. You know what Peter villains are gonna be using Miles original villains? They have a whole entire group of villains they could choose from, if we're being honest. I'm gonna stay in this corner. Wait. His wife got leaked to be in MK. Well, that's gonna be GG's. Pretty sure Insomniac's done with Peter. They're gonna be using more Miles villains. Yeah, that is true. I don't think they. Well, it's a 50-50. Well, I can see them using more Miles villains after Spider-Man 3. But the thing is, though, is that guy was trying to sit there and trying his best to try and come up with an argument to the point where the arguments weren't becoming sensical. And he tried to use Tinker as an argument. He tried to use Finn Mason as the Tinker as an argument. That argument didn't work.
They really don't want us looking around, do they? BD1, over here.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Also, wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me, hold up. Yo, she look. Okay, so we're getting a female Scorpion or cameo. I don't know. She looks like she's gonna be a cameo. Extra, what do you think? She's gonna be a cameo? I hear no one else complaining about Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman, no other Spider-Man. Exactly. You can list off everything. It's like you can list off like a whole entire like roster. It's like, and after that's like, and after that, I think Colin said, "Oh no, why do people keep reusing the Spider-Man villains, guys?" And I'm like, he does got a really cool point. And the thing is that Batman Beyond fights fights a derivative of Bane, fights Mr. Freeze,
Buddy.
with no connection, and fights the Joker. I think Comic Legend was using some of my arguments that I made, which is the crazy thing, because I used the exact same argument in my video. Hold on a second, I'm kind of focused. I'm on Jedi Master.
Systems damaged. Submit. Rebooting protocols. Subduing target.
Like, anybody that can bring that argument up, he kept on trying to bring up the Nightwing argument. The Nightwing argument will not work anymore. No! No! I'm not dying.
Submit.
Swap the gun, swap the gun, swap the gun.
Must comply. Lost functionality.
No! That was crazy. Okay. Alright, so yeah, restart me from over here. I was so close. Please don't tell me that they respawned again. Oh my god.
A little help, bud.
You wanna know what's crazy too is that SK even said it, and after that he backed out of the argument when JP came in. Now he's stopping wrong because he wanted to be with the Titans, right? Exactly. People try to justify that and not even think about what they're saying. And secondly, that already worked with Superior Spider-Man, so why would it work with Miles? This whole entire argument was basically him debunking himself. She might be a cameo though. I'm not even gonna lie. If she is a cameo, then that's a W.
Stim here.
Does it Nightwing? Yeah, exactly. Nightwing flies solo. And on top of that, Nightwing also became Batman. So, like, Nightwing also became Batman. So, like, I don't see the issue. I can see the issue for, like, I can see the issue, like, from, like, a lot of people's standpoints because they like Bruce as their Batman, and I understand that because I like Bruce too. Excuse me, why aren't you guys not falling off the ledge?
Come here. Too bad.
Why aren't you guys falling off the ledge? Hold on a minute.
Stim? Okay, okay.
That's no good.
Back to the staff.
Mercy. Come on.
Nightwing flies solo. A lot of people will try to use that to actually negate all their points.
Keep playing around.
And if that's the case, then why would they even have Miles in Brooklyn? He's an original character. And nobody doesn't want to talk about it. That's cool. Red Hood also flies solo? Exactly. Yo, Tibble, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you been? Welcome to the stream. I play games. Red Hood also flies solo? Yeah, but Red Hood flies solo because he wanted Batman. Well, with Red Hood, it's a different case because with Red Hood, he respects Batman but kills criminals. People just want to see original characters over and over. That's the thing. Which is the reason why when the new Batman movie comes out, well, when the new Batman movie comes out with Robert Pattinson, I want his Robin to be Damian. Like, I want his Robin to be Damian.
Hit me.
At least I hope it will be Damian.
Help.
Just to get revenge on the Joker? Yeah. That's the thing, is that he just wanted to get, well, with Red Hood, he wanted to get revenge on the Joker. And on top of that, just for the fact that after fighting the Joker, or after Joker beat Jason,
Let's stop.
that made him question Bruce's morals. Did you hear about what happened with the class suit? I saw that. No color variants. And on top of that, we have a lot of Robins, so I really don't see the issue either. That's like saying that Damian can't be Robin because he killed Nightwing. He said it was an accident. I'm not mad because I don't wear the classic suit. I don't wear the classic suit either. I wear the Tasm 2 suit. And I love the Tasm 2 suit. The Tasm 2 suit is my favorite suit in the game. Well, I like the Superior too. Superior will be my favorite suit. There's just something about that suit that's just so good because of the arms. I have to use this.
I won't yield. Barely stop me. You can't stop me. You need more than that. Wisdom. Freedom.
Another thing is that he also fights to the rid of a Joker. He also fights to the rid of a Bane. At least. Yeah, sometimes they were a little bit out of place. They fixed it. Which, thank God they fixed it, because I was looking at that too. It looked good, like, in the game, and then after that, I see the eyes are messed up, and I'm like, why does this hurt? I will camp behind here. Yeah, it just seems like every single person wants, like, comic accuracy or wants something decent. Hence the reason why every single time when someone brings up a conversation about Miles not being Spider-Man, I will flat out say, so if he's not Spider-Man, well then explain what villains has he fought that doesn't make him Spider-Man. And the first thing that I usually will bring up, is he's cleaning up, he has Peter's old mess. He's cleaning up Peter's sloppy seconds, and I'm like, he's cleaning up Peter's old villains that he doesn't fight. That he doesn't fight. That's what makes him that's what makes him horrible. And I'm like, all right, let's think about this for a second. Has Miles ever fought 616 Goblin? Like, this is the time where they emerge, and the first thing I'll bring up is like, has Miles ever fought Goblin from Earth 616? Okay, nope. That's usually the first thing that they will bring up. I'm glad they made it more realistic for the film. I'm glad too. It needed that. They needed that. Oh, and by the way, did you guys hear that we were supposed to get a Batman Beyond movie too? But that got canceled because DC doesn't want any money. Why do I keep doing this? Let me go over here and get some health. Like, that's why I'll bring that up. And it'll be like, most of the answers will be no. I'll be like, okay, so let's see what the issue is. Or the moment they'll at least try to bring up the problem, and after that, their whole entire thing just gets. Or that Gwen's Earth Peter was the lizard. Yes, Peter is the lizard in Gwen's universe. Or was the lizard in Gwen's universe. And you know what's crazy in that universe? Peter died. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring that up several times. I'm sorry, I just like to joke around with that because my favorite one is Superior. I'm sorry. I just like to joke around with that one because it's just so funny just to see how many people react to that continuity. They just don't like it when Peter dies, right? And after that, we get an original story where Peter does die. It's like, they want him back. really want to like. Nope, I'm out. You can have that round. You see, I'm going to go over here and I'm gonna toss you off the ledge for a second. You got that. Now you'll excuse me, I'm gonna run right past you for a second and I'm just gonna go through here, okay? Do. Oh. Yeah, I'm not defeating him. Yeah, I'm not beating him. Well, I don't know. They don't get toxic over suits. There's like no Miles. It's like there's no Miles. No, and Miles is not fit to be Spider-Man. He needs to be at least 25. If that's the case, then they really don't acknowledge that he's like. They don't really acknowledge that either. They need to actually like do something about that. Now, a lot of people said before. Now, a lot of people said they liked Miles before he came to 616. They said they liked when Miles was in his own universe, like actually fighting his own villains, like actually progressing. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's progressing here. Yo, Dallas, what's going on? Miguel O'Hara predicts Miles from creating another. Predicts Miles from making another canon event. He knows that Miles was well. At least this is what I'm gonna guess. Before Spider-Verse, at least in Into the Spider-Verse, Miguel knew about the canon event, so he already knew about Miles. The whole entire Spider Society knew about Miles. So like. That's why I'm like, the point that they're trying to make is that they won't allow.
Stim here. Nice assist.
Oh, I know. Oh, wait. I know why. I know why they don't have her since Terry McGinnis is deadly virus blood child. I did hear about that actually. All because on the night that he quit being Batman, he started to bleed. They took that blood and injected into Terry. That would technically make Terry Bruce's, well, scratch that, even though I know this. That would automatically make Terry Bruce's son then. That's the only thing. Terry is Bruce's son. Not a lot of people know that. You're just complaining about the Marvel suit. Yeah, that is true. I actually don't really mind his suit and, well, Peter's suit in Marvel Rivals. I actually really like the suit. I don't mind how the suit looks. I actually don't really care what it looks like, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that I will say that needs to be extended is the spider symbol.
He's on the defensive.
Not getting through.
Why are there 3 of you?
On target. Take what's yours.
Those gadgets, I feel like they need to be more used. Oh, and by the way, question. Another thing is, like, who do you think is gonna be Venom for the Venom game? Do you guys want Eddie? Or do you guys want Harry still?
Lost functionality. Target damage. Apply. Attack successful.
Never thought I'd have to fight a Magna Guard.
I mean, it won't make any sense. It would be interesting to see how it connects. It's probably gonna be Harry, because that's in my case they should cancel the Venom game or rename it to Agent Venom because I want to play as Agent Venom. I want to play as Agent Venom too. I do have a few ideas on how that could work though, since they took the Flash Thompson idea for Agent Venom, they could. And keep in mind, this is like a really crazy reach that I'm about to go for. And I know it's probably like the world's largest reach that I can actually say. If it is gonna be Eddie, how would that work canon-wise? Because, like, give him a stronger symbiote to take on Carnage? They would. I mean, if you ask me, I feel like Peter should have gave Harry anti-venom. Because I really don't think that I really don't think the anti-venom suit is bonded to Peter. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that it's bonded to Peter forever. Some people don't like the Advanced Suit 2.0. I like it, but I like it, don't get me wrong, I like it and stuff. And don't get me wrong, like, that suit is good. I just really just like the superior suit better. No! Do not let me respawn and fight Souls bosses again. Please be a checkpoint. You know what? I'm just gonna run through this. I don't have time for this today. Cool, stab me all you want, I don't care.
You can't stop us all.
Making me run.
Yeah, Miles restarting his heart. He could. I'm gonna be honest. Miles restarted his heart. Peter could have done that, or at least, well, if Martin. Nah, because Peter gave Martin Lee. Well, because Martin Lee gave Peter his powers, so that goes against continuity. Well, technically speaking, it doesn't go against continuity rules technically. No. Oh wait, never mind. I already had this set up. Why am I going through here? Chad, this is already, bruh. I'm dumb. But yeah, Miles is wondering if Peter should have done that. Peter should have done what he didn't. And he becomes, yeah, he becomes Agent Anti-Venom from that, because, like, Connors didn't even say anything about the suit at all. So that's my guess, is like, if Connors didn't say anything,
Nice work, buddy.
I feel like he could have at least said something, if I'm gonna be honest.
No anomalies. Scanning.
It's locked.
Sector 5 Zeta. One anomaly. The sky is broken. We've been attacked.
Like, if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Connors should have said something about the anti-venom suit, because Peter walked into the lab, Connors is just looking at him. He could have at least said something, but that's the way that I look at it. Because I don't see Peter having the anti-venom suit next game. A lot of people want him to have the anti-venom suit next game. If he has the anti-venom suit next game, then I'm gonna need someone to explain to me how that would work. I know ways it can work, but it would be Red Goblin. It would have to be Red Goblin, and the only way I can see that working is if, and keep in mind, this is the only way I can actually see this working, is if Miles fights Carnage in the DLC, but certain people don't want that to happen. I don't want Red Goblin to happen. I don't want to have a symbiote for the third game, if I'm going to be honest. Because if we have symbiotes in the third game, then I'm going to be questioning what I played. I'd rather go with the OG design. Oh, and by the way, Extra, I don't know if you've seen Gen V yet. What's your favorite ability? And what's your favorite ability from the show? Monster Scared for Spider-Man 3. Honestly, I'm not really scared for Spider-Man 3. I'm just hoping that they don't do anything wrong. When I saw the update downloading, I hope that they would be giving the black suit, the black and red Carnage variant with the black suit and the black triangle and the symbol Super Carnage. This that would be black. Ooh, that would be heat actually. I was expecting these styles from suits. I was expecting the black TASM 2 suit. I was expecting to at least see a black TASM 2 suit. You know, like, y'all know how much of a huge Andrew Garfield fan I am. I was expecting to see that. I was at least expecting to at least see that, because, like, I was at least expecting to see that, because I was like, bruh, if we don't see this in the game, people are going to riot. And after I was like, we don't get a symbiote suit style for the black suit. I wanted that, though. Yeah, I'm one of those people that wanted it. Climb, man. Jump. Jump. I'm one of those people that wanted that suit so badly in the game. Especially for the TASM 2 suit. Because, it would have been great to see that. Like, I was expecting, like, all types of stuff.
Help, please.
I think another thing that I was expecting too was...
Not done yet. We can do this.
A lot of people won't believe what I was expecting too. Since they took a lot of stuff from TASM 2, I was expecting to honestly see some TASM 2 stuff in there, but like, well, we did, honestly. What am I saying? Around the more hoodie suits? Yeah. But the only issue, though, is like Miles gonna have like a lot of suits with hoodies on them. Which is the reason why I like the 29... Which is the reason why I like the 2099 suit so much. Okay, let me lock in for this zip line.
Stim. Feeling great.
Let me get locked in for this zipline. This zipline puzzle is low-key one of the hardest ones in the game.
You enjoy that, buddy?
Alright. Raimi's had a major upgrade. It looked more realistic for the film. It did.
I'm gonna mess up any Jedi who comes anywhere near me.
I love that suit. Especially the Black Raimi suit. They had to add the Black Raimi suit. You know they had to add the Raimi suit. Alright, I'm a Sith. What's up?
Who programmed clankers to talk so much?
Do not ask how this happened. I just randomly got in a glitch. So, yeah. By the way, chat, someone remind me before I end the stream today, we gotta check out Sadat's video. Man, is probably Miles' God suit. It is. I want his Iron Spider suit so bad, though. That's the one suit that I want in the game. Please.
Jedi.
Of course.
Oh, so that's how this happened. Okay. I always wonder what it would be if I just went down here. I like his Iron Spider suit because it channels a lot of electricity through his suit. And also on top of that, if we do get that, I want Miles suit by Carnage. People don't want that.
Make sure the way is sealed. Nobody gets through. Not even that Jedi scum.
Alright, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. They need to fix the eyes on the MCU Iron Spider suit. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if they fix the eyes on it. I just don't use that suit.
That's right. We should send word.
I like the
Those
suit.
spotted him.
My only problem is like I like the actual Iron Spider suit, like his red and gold one. His red and gold one is the best one.
Fancy moves.
Sounds like they're defending something important up ahead.
You cannot enter the laboratory.
That for a way back in case. Ace back, what? Ace back, what's good? Oh, oh, come on, I forgot. These dudes don't.
Please.
Jedi spotted. You halt. No further. I'm opening fire.
And after that, on top of that, you have people saying, once again, people are still on the whole entire. Oh, and by the way, people are still trying to take the Across the Spider-Verse stuff literally, because Peter hardly did anything, or Peter B. I didn't see any changes to the TASM 1 suit. I don't think the TASM 1 suit went through like any major change. The TASM 1 suit didn't go through any changes, I think. It didn't go through like probably like 2 or 3. I didn't see it go through like 3 or 4. I only saw it went through only 1 change. They made the eyes bigger. Or at least they made the eyes a little bit more like yellow. The one will get the eventually. PlayStation Showcase, hopefully. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how they're gonna do the DLCs after what happened with their whole entire Elite situation. Actually, speaking of that, hold on a minute. I don't know if you guys saw like the Wolverine stuff, but with their whole entire Elite situation, I don't know how they're gonna fix that. Alright, hold on a minute. I mean, I like Margot Robbie.
You are pathetic. Weak tactic.
I'll wait for one of them to shoot a missile. Why did I just shoot it towards me? Bop, 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 bop. By the way, anybody seen the new Joker movie? I don't know about it yet. I'm still 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it.
understand, buddy?
Why would you hack such a good company and a nice company, Insomniac? Whoever did it, do that. They did it because from what I heard, it took them, well, at least from what we heard, it took them. They knew who they were going after in the hack. They knew who they were going after. At least from what I heard, and it said it took them like 30 minutes or 20 minutes just to figure out, just to log into it, just to go in and get the information. At least from what I heard.
Buddy, help!
Cannot stand against us.
Where's Sony game I hacked one? They did. It was a horrible hack. A lot of stuff. There was a lot of information. So it wasn't just that. We saw their whole pipeline. We saw everything that they were cooking. Like, I saw everything. Like, that showed up out of nowhere. Like, I know what games they're coming out with. Like, I know what games they're coming out with. I know the year. I'm like, we know the year. Like, we know everything. I'm like, I feel like we should have never saw it. But I can't say that the Wolverine stuff, even though I can't mention it, even though I can't really show you guys what I saw in the trailer, it looked really good. Still, Unity can't be too picky over suits because it's not original design to comics. I don't think it's gonna be original to comics. Yo, Chaos, what's going on? Yeah, we don't want to talk about what happened in Colin's stream last night because I'm still mind boggled. I'm still very confused. I'm not gonna lie. They were talking about Spider-Verse for 4 hours or 3 hours. I don't see the point that he was trying to make.
A little help, buddy.
Yeah, it's still not that everyone real got me Spider-Man. The second zombie mission, I got the anti-venom missions, and he's like, oh, post that online. Peter gets the anti-venom, and I got spoiled. I didn't get spoiled for that. I got spoiled on Venom. I got spoiled for the Kraven and Venom boss fight, which I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really surprised about that because I made a video before that even happened, so I made a video predicting that fight. gonna call it stream, made me lose my rentals. Bro, I was sitting there watching and listening to it, and I was like, are we really going to sit here and talk about Spider-Verse 2 hours straight? I'm starting to get really bored. I feel bad for the person that was in the disagreement. I'm gonna be honest. He was probably just sitting there just like, wow. Crazy long tangent. I was like, that's a crazy long tangent. Here's the thing, for me, I was going to hop into there because I know an easy way to shut down that argument, but I know an easy way to shut down Comic Legends argument, because if he's saying that Peter's nerfed and that Peter should not go out like this, and that basically I'm pretty sure that he said that Peter should never get hit, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, so, and I'm like hearing this and I'm like, so basically like he doesn't want to say that Insom Peter is Kratos, and that's basically what he was saying, but like at the same time though, what feats has what feats has Peter done that make him Kratos? I'm sorry, like let's be honest. And I'm not gonna count Beyonder because I know he's gonna, and I really don't, and I know that some people are gonna say Beyonder technically can solo Kratos, which okay, yeah, he can solo Kratos, but like, no.
Heavy duty. Don't think I can move.
If you put Insom Peter in God of War Ragnarok or like any of the God of Wars, he's gonna struggle to take down even one god. He got his head bitten off of 87 from Venom. Yeah. Disagreements are always arguments. I don't understand why. That's the thing is like, I understand why people do them, but like if you explain like logical points over trying not to, I understand it. But like if you're gonna sit there and not think of a point, flat out say, oh no. Your points have to be logical. They can't be based off of they can't be based off of like everything that you think. Like you have to be clear, like to look at them. Last hours that, but I've seen Colin's review of the game and it's a very good game. This depends if you like the combat. The level of Kratos is multi-universal level at least. That is true. So how would that even go into the power scaling if that's the case? Because if we're actually going to say that, then because like if people are actually going to keep on saying that, then by all means, like, then all means, please be backed up by evidence. You like both Spider-Man would have a hard time because basically the strongest thing that they took down is on him. Yeah. Yeah, Kratos is multiversal level at least. So whatever argument they can make doesn't really make sense to the overall like. Hold on a minute, let me heal this thing. Like it's like half of the stuff that people say, they think that it's just iffy. Are you saying that I should are you saying that I should list out Kratos' feats? Nah, I'm just saying like if people want to keep on saying that Peter is Kratos and that he should never get hit, then please list out all of Insom Peter's feats. Because I already know that Kratos is going to, well, at least in my calculation, or at least not in my calculation, but at least like from my point, I feel like Kratos solos Insom. Because the thing is, like, if people are going to say that Peter is Kratos in these, and I should never get hit, well, technically, doesn't that make Miles Atreus then by default? If that's the thing that we're going to go against? You see this argument? It doesn't really go anywhere. Venom was the strongest. Venom was the strongest foe for Spider-Man to go up against. That is very true. Bro, what? Am I crazy? Kratos has defeated multiple gods. We're going to get a Japan other place. Well, I mean, it's gonna take place in matchup or either way. So like, I haven't seen that one, and I really don't want to talk about that one. You're not ready. I'm not ready to even see the game. Like, well, I mean, I saw the trailer and stuff like that, so the trailer I know for a fact is really good. My only thing is, like, I don't know if any of you guys have played, like, The Last of Us 2. What do you guys think that, like, do you guys think that we'll see some, like, some Last of Us 2 type stuff? Because, like,
centuries, until the Raiders came.
I really want to see, like, some, like, brutal animations, like, from, like, I want to see some brutal, like, kill finishers. Like, I want to see some brutal finishers. Because, like, the only thing I can think of is probably Ellie's machete or axe in the way that he uses those weapons to make a brutal kill. It was. I like seeing Pedro as Joel. He was great as well. Now Bella Ramsey though as Ellie was, I'm not even gonna lie, it was confusing at first for me because like I couldn't tell if it was, I couldn't tell because like some of her lines were just not there, and like some of the lines didn't really like yours. But I will tell you the best episode though was the OG voice actor for Ellie.
Help me.
Was Ashley flat out giving birth to Ellie. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. She was playing Ellie's mom. I don't care. It was great to see her. It was great to actually see her like actually. It was great to see her like actually like see that story from the. Yep. Never played The Last of Us, but if I ever do, I'm not touching 2. A lot of people don't like The Last of Us 2 because of the story, but the gameplay is great.
Custom emitter. Maybe we can salvage it.
Most powers are high level. Nah. Insom Peter scales to Insom Miles. They're both large town levels.
Breathe.
And if we're counting Peter with anti-venom or Peter with black suit, Peter, black suit, Insom Peter scales 2 miles.
I'll go. I'm the best pilot for this mission and you know it.
Oh, he's Kylo Ren's lifesaver. He is there. Uncle Myers versus Jason. Jason.
Where's... Not done yet? Bye.
Can I just use my gun stance? I don't want this stance. I want to cheese Raven.
Run diagnostics.
Need to pick me up.
Visual on Jedi. Subdue target. Rewrite power.
Can I please? I want to cheese Ravis with not this green saber because I don't want this saber.
I need some help.
Oh wait, thank you. Give me back the blaster stance, please. Oh yeah, we already went here too. Yeah, I'm done.
We should take this back.
Hold up,
to
I didn't
Jedi.
read that one.
Master Cordova will
I've
want to
seen-
see what we found.
I've seen the Wolverine Cell gameplay, so imagine The Last of Us Splinter Cell, but watered down version of it because the game's still not finished. Yeah, the game's not finished, so like, that's the one thing too. A lot of people will like, Phoenix, have you played X-Men Wolverine? Have you played X-Men Origins Wolverine yet?
You spot
I haven't
crater as
played
we were coming
that,
in? Well, crater
but I
is
have
putting
seen the gameplay of it.
Excuse
It
me.
is great.
You spot that crater as we were coming in? Well, crater is putting it lightly.
I hate to play it.
I think next.
Headed to Kobo's.
Actually, that could be what I could stream before. That could be what I could stream next, actually.
Give that old tech Cal found
If
in
I
the
can
lab a look.
find a copy of it, or I can emulate it on my PC.
After we check out Dagon's retreat on Kobo.
People go to Kobo after things fall apart, not to put things back together.
You seem pretty put together, Grease.
But don't you have a silver tongue? Maybe I'll let you take the mantis for a
Elgato just froze. Hold on. Elgato just froze, chat. Hold on a second. Alright.
Let's get out there.
These are both strong, but Jason's more powerful, though. Yeah. I hate my analog stick, bro.
Kobo? Good. I've been meaning to check up on Monk.
Like,
What a day. Hey, let's try to stay in the next place long enough for a nap.
If you want a break, I could pilot the Mantis. Give you a chance to get some shut-eye.
Yeah, leave you in charge of the man.
oh, and by the way, chat, if anybody's gonna say anything, I was playing yesterday. The game glitched me out.
And fly us straight into trouble.
Like, I was just playing, just scooping around on another state, right? The game glitched me out to the point where apparently I got everything without even beating New Game Plus, because they're not supposed to get Kylo Ren's lightsaber until you beat New Game Plus, and it glitched out for me. So I just randomly just got it. Oh, so they did. Okay, so that's sort of okay. So basically, that's just like
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side
Origins
of the
Wolverine.
valley.
Then that's like
Let's go
the
check it
first
out.
X-Men game. My only thing is like how much gore are we talking is gonna be? How much gore is gonna be in the game? Are we talking about? Because like this is Wolverine, right? Like I want to see body dismemberment. Like I want to see all that. Like if they want to keep the character true, but keep him fresh, then they need to have him cutting off arms. Dinosaur has major bugs. It does. Because I don't remember wearing any of these. Like there were times where like I was playing it to the point where I don't even remember like having like none of this stuff. Like if I go here, like watch. Like for some odd reason, it would change my like. And yes, I have a Grandmaster save. So for anybody says thinking, why am I playing it on Jedi Master? I have a Grandmaster save, and it's not fun to play on Grandmaster. I do have a Grandmaster save, but the problem is that it glitched me out, and I had everything unlocked for no reason. Like it was like no reason. Like everything was unlocked for no reason. Like I basically just didn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie, you don't look good with a stubble, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you really don't look good with a stubble, bro. Not gonna lie, you don't look good clean shaven either. We'll see, Gore, but I don't know about the dismemberment, and I assume that will be also over here too. That's the thing is like if they want to keep him pretty much original and keep him the same by making the character justice, then hey, you have to make it. I want to see him kill someone. Yes, yes, he has to kill someone. That's Wolverine. He has to kill someone. At least someone has got to get stabbed in the eyes. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, you got a mean look to you.
I do?
Yeah, like you're not afraid of nothing. Maybe you can find out what all this fuss is about. There's a shack.
Pardon me.
There has to be body dismemberment. I gotta see a lot of that.
Come on, Echo.
That's at the most probably like the only exception I can say. Like body dismemberment, like I need to see all that. Some better make Wolverine have dismemberment. They have to. It's kind of there. And it crashed again. Hold up, chat. Can you guys see? Hold up. It crashed. My Elgato crashed again. Do you think Insomniac and their suits trying to make a Marvel gaming universe? They're trying to make the, yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think that's gonna happen. I like the idea, but if other studios are trying to connect it, then that would be cool. But the thing is though, is that like I don't want all these studios to become Marvel IP.
Hello there.
It would be cool, but at the same time though, I don't want them to cook like every single like superhero game. But I do want a Iron Fist game. Whoever's gonna do that, I feel like Sucker Punch should be the people to do a Iron Fist game. Because we saw how well they did with Ghost. I feel like they could make an Iron Fist game. At least I feel like they could make an Iron Fist game. I'm not saying it's possible, but they could. Anyone want to be at the showcase? I don't think we're gonna get that game. We might. What I really want though. Oh yeah, I saw the trailer already. Yeah, I know. And the crazy thing about that too is that I know the gameplay. I know what. I can't really say anything about the gameplay because I know like what the stealth is taking from, and I know it, but like I just can't say it. I know a game the stealth is like taking inspiration from, and I just can't say it until we get something for it. And that's the crazy thing. Because once we get something for it, I'm going to be seeing it. Like once we get that first trailer, like once we get that gameplay trailer, I'm like, all right, so I can finally speak. Like once we get that first trailer, I can finally speak. I know what game the stealth is taking from, and I kind of know like where I know where it's. Because I played a game. What? Because I played a game similar to this. I've played a game with that exact style before. With that exact same amount of stuff. It would make a Justice League game or a Flash game. A Flash game would be interesting, but the visuals will probably hurt people's eyes if people have epilepsy and have a whole bunch of bright lightning going on there. But it would be a pretty cool idea. Now, Justice League game, it would be cool. I like a Justice League game. Perfect.
Easy, Neko.
But I do know what the. Well, I already said that a billion times. I don't know if you guys saw my video and like my concerns for Wolverine, but like I do know like what game they're well, I do know like, well, I kind of gave y'all like a little bit of a tease towards it, but like I just don't want to say anything because like DC's in a drought of games, bro. I swear Marvel has had 10 plus games being announced recently in the past 3 years. WB really are idiots. WB, I feel like they need to at least try to actually make a game. And I'm gonna say this right now. Try to make a game that isn't, and I'm gonna be honest whenever I say this, I know that some people are gonna hate me, but try to make a game that isn't. I would love for them to make a Batman Beyond game, but that game got leaked, and it was a really cool idea on paper about having Damian as Batman in the future, and that looked really cool. Yes, I saw everything. I saw everything for that game. The game looked great. Too bad that we didn't get it, but the ideas were there. No, my thing even looks like Fortnite. It does. My only issue, well, I have like a lot of issues with that, with Suicide Squad, and one of the things is flat out they could have used Batman more, but I'm not gonna go into details on how they could have used him more.
Then please. Throw it.
And how they could have used Flash more, because to me, Flash could have been used way better in the game. If I'm gonna be honest, Flash could have been way more utilized in the game if he would have. Honestly, the plot in the game is what made it worse. And on top of it, they had multiple moments to kill Superman. Flash. Yeah, that's the. There's a lot of characters that they could choose from. They don't have to choose Batman. Like, I want them to make like a Green Arrow game. Like I wouldn't mind if they made a Green Arrow game or a Batman Beyond game, even though I know that's kind of a risky and I know that's kind of a crazy take. I haven't read the plot and I really don't want to be spoiled for the plot. A lot of people have. A lot of people, well, even though I have seen videos, I still don't know what the plot is. I don't want to have the plot spoiled for me. Because, like, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what's going on. But I have seen, like, a couple of clips, but, like, I really don't know what's going on, like, in the story at all. So, like, but I do know who's going to be playable, though. And I can tell you that certain people are going to be like, oh, no, 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 a woman is, no, no. Well, I already know that people are going to start screaming and shouting, why are women in this video? Why am I playing a female in a video game called Marvel's Wolverine? Why am I playing a girl? I already know that some people are going to start panicking and calling the game woke. When it shows that they probably don't know anything about Wolverine's character, and every single Wolverine form of every single thing in Wolverine media, Wolverine is going to be around girls. He's going to be around girls. He's going to be around women. So anything that they say is literally just them just complaining about a female being playable. Anyway, do similar to Arkham games. It really has arrows with still, yeah. And you would have, and on top of that, you would have to have like an arsenal of arrows for specific boss fights. I just can't wait to see what people are going to say about Wolverine And they're going to shout the words and they're going to try to make a freaking
I'm in bad shape, buddy.
political statement out of it. Bro, it's a game and it proves that you read the comics, but you know nothing about Wolverine's character. That is probably what it's going to prove. Another thing is that, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know that a lot of people are going to probably say that it's a weird take. Don't get me wrong. If they were doing the Justice League, I would have at least loved to have seen Star City. But I can understand why they had to make Flash's city not Central City. They made his city Keystone City, which I don't have any problem with it being Keystone City. My main problem is probably just the way that he was treated. That's why it's so funny whenever, like, at least in my opinion, that's why it's so funny when people end up saying that it's not, when it's not comic accurate. That's why it's like, that's why when people say that it's not accurate, I should only be playing this character. I should only be playing this character for the game. Okay, well, cool. Let's see how you feel if Wolverine. Well, okay, well, cool. I'm gonna use this as an example because a lot of people didn't get this example. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens if Peter or Miles goes into a symbiote-infested nest or a symbiote-infested cave to fight Harry and to steal the meteorite. You think that Venom wouldn't know? You really think that Venom wouldn't know?
Let's grab a lift, Beatty.
Jean Grey's love interest Wolverine. I mean, I like Rogue more.
Won't open from this side.
Jean Grey is not the same as MJ. Jean Grey is one of the most powerful mutants in the entire Marvel universe, and one of the most powerful beings in Marvel Comics. Jean Grey looks fun to play. Right. Jean Grey's love. Yeah, that's the thing is that Jean Grey is the love interest, but I like Rogue a lot more
Good neck
because
up.
of story. Like, at least story-wise, like, I like Rogue more than Jean Grey, but Jean Grey is hands down one of my favorite characters. Like, Jean Grey has always been one of my favorite characters since... I want to say since... I don't know what X-Men movie she was in. Well, of course she was in Dark Phoenix, obviously. But, like, I for... no, wait, it wasn't Origins. Before that. So, like, wouldn't it technically be... Okay, yeah, I do like Jean Grey. I just like Rogue more because, like, she's one of the most... Well, she can absorb and... She can absorb and take the powers and use... She can absorb any mutant power. And then use that power against them. And then use that power against them. I just can't wait to see what people are going to say about the game being woke, though, when it comes out. Because you already know that some people are going to be saying, oh, no, woke, 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 woke. No, no, women in video game. No women in video. That makes me kind of weird. That makes me feel off when people say that. Or at least that makes me feel, like, kind of weird when people say that. Because, like, whenever people say that, the first thing that comes to mind is like, so you just want a video, so you just want to sit and play just a game with mostly females in it. So that's the basically one thing I say is like, if they don't want women in video games, and I've trolled this before too. When someone says they don't want women in a video game, or like they don't want women in a superhero video game, or like in a like just like in general. The first thing that I usually say is, so you just want a game full of men. Pause. That's usually the first thing that usually comes to mind whenever I hear someone say that. Bro, can I please go to my map? I think people had the exact same issue with Arkham City and playing Catwoman. Because people were saying, why am I playing Catwoman when the game is called Batman Arkham Knight? Well, technically they made Catwoman playable, technically, but not Arkham Knight. I meant to say Arkham City.
Thanks for the help.
I'm like, no, why am I playing Catwoman? Why am I playing Catwoman? I strictly want to play Batman. The game's called Batman. It's not called Catwoman. I'm like, bruh.
There is only the Force.
Last time I checked, whenever they're making these superhero games, you really think that having a female protagonist was also
You know your way
important to
around
the
Kobo,
story?
don't you?
Like, a lot of people don't understand that. And after I'm like, you do know that half of these characters give information to the main character. MJ didn't look like she was 40 years old. There's actual reason for that face scan. It's because before the day of the face scan, the face model had to get 17 surgeries because she got in an accident. So there's that. So no, she doesn't look like she's 40. It's for the fact that the face model got into a car. I'm not sure what accident it was, but she got into an accident and had to get 17 surgeries. The ring is already being called woke because it's made by Insomniac.
Let's try some other components.
You know what's crazy is that every single person that's saying that the game's woke, or everybody that's saying that every single game is woke, obviously don't understand the meaning of the word. I'm just saying they could get another model. I don't know if they could because they wanted to keep the original face model. And on top of that, everybody loved her in the first game, so they wanted to keep her. And then after that, if we were to get another face model, people would have been complaining about that one too. You know what's crazy about that too is for the fact that everybody had the exact same argument about Pete's face change, but didn't say a single word. Everybody had a complaint about Peter's face change in the remastered version, and after that, in Spider-Man 2, they actually liked the face. For me, I go by both. That's what I usually go by. I go by both.
Now.
I don't really care. You just help me beat him. I mean, I don't got a preference. I really don't got a preference. I don't have a preference because, you know, I'm me. But yeah, if people are already saying that Wolverine's gonna be woke, then they need to explain, then they need to stop using the word out of context, which is another question that a lot of people will take out of context, and they won't define it. And after that, they'll just try their best to debunk the story without even... It's either they're calling it woke, well, technically speaking, there's two arguments that I can actually throw up in there. They're calling the game woke because they've seen clips of it and they don't understand the clips of it, so now they're just straight up just calling it woke. When they haven't even played the game at all. That's another thing. How about how Jean Grey looks? I wouldn't say how Jean Grey looks. I wouldn't say it falls on how Jean Grey looks. There's been several versions of Jean Grey that... There were like several versions of Jean Grey that me myself didn't really like. And personally me, there was like a lot of versions on how Jean was written in the story that didn't really make sense to me. But the way she was written in Dark Phoenix was actually really good. relationship with Cyclops was actually also great.
Here.
Huh? In fact, those supposed people who hate on MJ's face model decide to harass her at her workplace to the point where she quit, to the point where she quit her job as a model. That's the reason why I'm like, bruh. That's the reason why I'm just question. That's the reason that's probably one of the reasons that make me question. Or at least that's probably some of the main reasons that make me question some Spider-Man bans. That makes me somewhat question Spider-Man bans sometimes, to a point where I'm just like, that makes me question the Spider-Man community sometimes, because I'll be like,
We'll have to find
how do you
another
make
way
a
around.
person quit? And I'm a part of like 3 different video game communities. I know that I'm a part of The Last of Us. I know that I haven't seen like any, well, scratch, I am a part of The Last of Us stuff. Y'all should have saw how people harassing Laura Bailey for Abby. Y'all should have saw that. I was like, bruh. Even though I know they're probably not getting too far today, I'm gonna try and get around this puzzle. Alright, we're gonna watch some Sadat, and after that... Ooh, no. That's just me. Alright, we're actually gonna check out Sadat's new video today. And I do want to check out... Yes, we do react. What else can we check out? Chat, what do you guys got? Because I still want to check... Oh, boy. We're not going to make it out of this one alive. We're not going to make it out of this alive. We're not going to make it out of this alive. Okay. Boys, we're not going to make it out of this alive. All right. All right. I'll entertain it for probably like 12 or a minute or so. Meanwhile, knowing that the game's unfinished, it's not that deep, bro. It's just a bit. Yeah. All right, so chat, we're not gonna make it out of this one alive. all right. Yeah, we're checking this video out real quick. We're not making it out of it alive. All right. Peter got nerfed in the concept art. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't really feel like I was going to actually react to this. I low-key wanted to react to his Web of Shadows video. But shout out to, well, Ultimate Joker, I'll leave a link down there. But so let's check this out real quick, cause oh boy.
I, the Ultimate Joker, and I'm here with the artist of my last video.
Oh boy, concept art.
To discuss the concept art.
What's up, guys?
What did Laura Bailey do? Oh, it was because of The Last of Us 2. She played Abby in The Last of Us 2, and it was because of Abby killing Joel. It was because she was playing Abby and Abby killed Joel.
Guys, Hades Gate Studios.
The comment was brought up by the N7 Spartan, who brought up the fact that apparently MJ was going to be venomized in the concept art. So, yeah, we have the image here. Let me just...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was going to be venomized, and also, I'm not even gonna lie, in this concept art, Peter wasn't nerfed in the concept art, because, to me, it looks like Peter didn't have his suit on, and on top of that, it really doesn't look like he was, it really does look like he was probably fatigued here, so...
Send it over to you, and I'll let you have the first word, because you're the artist around these parts. Hold up. there we go.
Let's see what. That is a lot going on in that image. The first image, not so bad, but the second image, I'm wondering why is Peter getting his ass whooped in it?
The second image, oh my god. The second, I'm just gonna keep going. This is not even the second image. You just said second image. Why are you throwing a picture of the Daily Bugle?
But other than that, I do kind of appreciate that it's an original design, but a bit too generic. She looks like a basic jobber, in my
She's supposed to be She-Venom.
opinion.
I didn't want to be biased, so I, yeah, of course, sent like all the other art images. But yeah, as we can see, Peter is on his ass for like.
And also, I can tell you right now, I've seen all the concept art, so I know what was supposed to happen originally. This is when, I'm assuming that this is when Peter got the symbiote off, and it went back to Harry, and Harry got angry, and Peter was on his knees. And I'm assuming that this, I don't really know. Chat, anybody know what this concept art was supposed to be? Because I've seen this before. And I have two, well, you guys already know my guess. I said my guesses earlier. And my guess is that Peter jumped as soon as the symbiote went to Harry, and Harry jumped out and probably jump scared him because we're in the lab. Like, we're clearly in the Osborn penthouse right here because of the lab. And also, Peter just saw his friend turn into Venom. So, well, turn into Venom, and he looks angry in this picture.
2 out of like 3 of them that I've sent so far. But yeah, if you were to go in depth, what do you make of the original?
And on top of that, once again, the symbiote goes into the dark thoughts, and Venom is probably sad that Peter betrayed him, and Venom hates Peter. So we honestly couldn't have gotten a 1-to-1 technically if that happened. So Peter wasn't nerfed at all in the concept art. These are just concept arts of potentially, I really don't know, probably more of a personal story where we had something from TASM too.
Design they have as you were just getting into it, because like you of course have your own, but yeah, tell your thoughts on this one before you get to yours.
Oh, I mean, like, I could give him originality points, but
On top of that, one more thing about this concept art, he doesn't have his web shooters on, he doesn't have his suit on, he has none of his gadgets either, so I don't know what he was going to do here.
other than that, I'm just assuming that her hair is gonna go inside the suit, and she's just gonna look like a black silhouette with white spots and then tendrils, and then that's it.
It was supposed to be a scene where he becomes Venom, and the game was supposed to have more of a horror vibe with Venom, but Sony forced Insomniac to cut it because Sony is greedy and impatient. Yeah.
It. That's like
We're
extremely
supposed to have more
basic.
horror.
Could have gave her a unique design instead of giving her a scream.
Yeah, there's some better ones I could.
There's a perfect, easy debunk situation for this that I can go over. And a lot of people don't know this, but I watched this Web of Shadows video. And they took inspiration from Symbiote Wolverine. They didn't take inspiration from Black Cat. They took inspiration from Wolverine. They took inspiration from Symbiote Wolverine because Wolverine's costume is yellow and black. You seen the Miles concept art? Yeah, I saw it. Why didn't they give him that suit?
Pick out, but yeah, of course, let me just, we have yours, which it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because you made the effort to make your own design, and meanwhile, they didn't,
This is an original design. Yellow shirt. Once again, yellow shirt, white collar, red hair. Taking inspiration, again, apparently is a problem whenever they take inspiration from Web of Shadows from Symbiote Wolverine. Okay.
we could, like, decipher the entire story, basically, where these guys tried to make a design, right? and they probably realized that theirs wasn't that good. Like, I guess there's a benefit of the doubt that we never saw the full art because, you know, like, it's not really a good shot, MJ's not fully covered yet,
Don't
but
need
they
rush
probably realized, hey, our art isn't that good, and you know what they resorted to?
Putting an already
Sony rushed them.
established character on Mary Jane. I mean, Lois Jane. I
Bruh.
fucking love that joke.
They basically gave up. I mean, like, hold up. Yeah, of course, they actually made more of an effort to just, add Scream than their own. Yeah, these are, like, more in-depth models. They never posted that for the original MJ design, so they must have given up fairly early on.
Instead of putting Scream on MJ, they could have actually added the actual Scream to the game.
How would that work in terms of connection?
We get to the
See, people don't know canon. See, look, this is what makes me think people don't know how canon works.
second part of what I'd like to show off. Here's every piece.
So seeing a character getting his ass beat is equivalent to getting nerfed. By that logic, every action and adventure characters are nerfed. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, this contradicts his point. We have Symbiote Wolverine. Scream is inspiration. They took inspiration from Symbiote Wolverine and applied that to Scream. You like the suit or not? Ever change your mind, or are you not gonna change your mind? I like the suit. I just wish there was a hood on and hood off option. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. They flat out took inspiration from, but as I was saying though, Symbiote Wolverine, right? Wolverine's colors are red and black. Why did I say red and black? Yellow and black. They took inspiration from Wolverine's character. They took inspiration from Wolverine's symbiote and put it and applied that to MJ.
Piece of web
and applied that to Scream.
Shadows art. Well, not every single one, but like a good chunk.
Also, I like to add for concept arts, it has to show off the character. The one where Mary Jane is knocking the shit out of Peter.
And that's crazy.
Not very good concept art. You can get
But for one, Peter was caught off guard, and if you really look at the damages on his face, he was fatigued.
Somewhat clear design of what she's supposed to be, but you can't. You can only see her.
I don't want to say he was fatigued, but I'm just gonna take a guess.
Side and half her face. That's not. That's
not.
About
there was one with Miles and Lee.
Screen.
Wait, hold up. Can you send that to me in the Discord? Because I think I have seen it or I have not seen it. Can you please send that to me in Discord? If you can still find it. All of these points for Web of Shadows and Insomniac can easily be debunked. So, well, scratch it, even though, you know what's crazy about that too is for the fact that even I know the answer to this.
Is much better, and then the ones that are even better than that are the Web of Shadow ones, in my opinion, because they are much closer. And then that Electro design, wow, what the hell?
Yeah, that's most of them. I think I only really missed like Symbiote.
MJ is based on Ultimate MJ and the animated version of her from Ultimate Spider-Man, who are both journalists or at least striving to become one. Exactly.
Symbiote and Vulture. Of course, all of these are original designs. They never cook from anything, but I guess that's something we discussed in the full video anyway. And as we're about to get to shortly, well, I didn't get enough Web of Shadows art apart from like the original.
I haven't seen his comic. I know that I saw Riff debunk his whole entire comic accurate video. And yes, MJ is based off of Ultimate Comics. MJ is based off of the Ultimate version of MJ. Friendzone. We don't have to argue about this dude again. I'm hoping.
Symbiote designs, but Peter is not on his ass in any of it for the most part. If we were to go through the credits, I'll probably just edit that in after. But now we get to the main fruit of what we were sort of alluding to before. As you can see in the concept art images, with not just MJ, but with Harry becoming Venom in the scene where the symbiote managed to send Peter flying. Peter is on his ass in the concept art.
That's because he just saw Harry turn into Venom, and the canister's broken.
For 2 of the images,
and he probably wanted to destroy it, and Harry was like, "No, you can't destroy it. It's my only chance of surviving." So he probably got mad here.
Maybe more. He's not on his ass on every image of the concept art, but the fact that those images exist is concerning.
So combined with the anger that, and this is what I'm guessing, because even I said this in my video, that even I said this in my old video before I was wrong about Venom. They were probably going to remove the heal the world part and flat out just make Venom a personal villain, because Peter wanted, basically they were doing the Ultimate Spider-Man video game mixed in with some TASM 2 in it. So when I said that the suit's overrated, you literally didn't say anything. What I meant by the community. A lot of people and this is what I meant by the community's toxic. Oh yeah, the community's toxic. Some of them don't like the idea, some of them hate the idea. I don't understand why we can't just be in the middle somewhere. I don't know why you can't just like meet in the middle with everything, but
I'll let you go into the whole spiel of like what concept art usually is as it pertains to our main protagonist in the story before I sent Arkham and the Force Unleashed.
Yeah. For concept arts, especially involving the main character, you're never supposed to show the character like on his ass. You're supposed to get a feel of what the character
that's what concept art you're supposed to. Hold on a minute, let me actually finish this.
is that the main character is going to be fighting, and you're
Exactly, you're supposed to see what the main character is supposed to be fighting. You probably didn't even know what I was talking about. It was about the suit, right? Wait, what do you mean? The Evolve suit? Or the TASM 2 suit? Because the Evolve suit, I agree that it caused a lot of people hating this suit, and everybody in the community is toxic, yeah. But I got some people that are just straight up just like, no, I hate the ending.
you're supposed to get a feel of what you're going to get into in the game. But
that was the point. They wanted a scary horror aspect before Sony rushed them.
This concept art is perfect because it shows Peter getting his ass whooped, because that's what happens in Spider-Man 2 all the time. He does not win whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty sure the jobbers, if they tried hard enough, they could have fucked.
Once again, Craven doesn't count. Once again, I already went over this. Peter was also not nerfed in the boss fight with Miles. Miles is using the bell, and Peter was beating himself up. Or Peter was technically holding himself back. In the concept art with Miles and Lee. Wait. Hold on a minute. Let me actually check this out real quick. Because I haven't seen the concept art for Miles and Lee yet. Where's the concept art for it? Oh my... And yeah, we call Arkham fans insane because of their subreddit, but at least they're loyal and they're funny and don't harass people. That is true. Oh my... This is Craven's arena, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. No, wait, this is him running the gauntlet. This isn't him and Lee. This is him running the gauntlet. I've seen this one already. Technically speaking, we got this in the game, so I would have loved to have seen this. I'm not gonna lie to you, and yes, this is all concept art, and I really don't want to get sniped. I would have loved to have seen this because this would have looked insane. Obviously, I predicted this without even saying anything. That was gonna be brutal. Okay, that's my Morales. All right. Anyways, back to the video.
Fucked him up. But other than that, concept arts are supposed to show the character, usually the main character, like winning or in a badass pose or intimidating or something, standing against the main villain, like how the Shattered Dimensions one. How Shattered Dimensions? Excuse me. What game was this again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
This was Shattered Dimensions.
I think you had it right. You sure you didn't have it right? Shattered Dimensions. You can pick any Spider-Man game and it'll be the point. He's not on his ass in any of the game. I did research on like concept arts.
Oh yeah, the one.
Peter 1 against Lizard, Kraven. We can't really count Wraith because Wraith is a side boss. People just like to add Wraith. We can't. Well, I want to join your Discord. Got you. Wait, what's your Discord name? Here, I'll put mine in. Chat. At least I need a link to it. I want to go ahead and see. Let me send you the link to the server real quick. Okay. Let me go ahead and add you real quick. Why did I say? Why did I say? Were there any numbers to it or no? All right, I just send you the friend request. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do a voice call real quick because I don't know what we're right now. I'm gonna do a voice call with you real quick. know. I'm trying to make sure because I do want to know like if you can hop on. But raids shouldn't count though because of the side boss. Raid's the side boss, so raid
What I'm
doesn't
referring
count.
to is the one with the venom with the many heads, like that one.
Yeah, that's Web of Shadows.
Yeah, like that. He's not getting whooped in that. He's standing in front of it, getting ready to face.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. In 2 of those shots, Peter doesn't have his suit nor his web shooters in gear. You good?
Off with it. Excuse me. That's what it's
I
supposed to
just
be
want to
shown.
know, like,
Not
I just want to know, like, Wraith. Wraith is a side boss because, like, there's a lot of people that will put Wraith like for like a boss in the game. Now I have a server too. I have a server too. I wanted to invite you to a server actually. Nah, I do have a server. I just gotta invite you to the server. There's like a couple of servers that I'm in charge of, but I don't know if you want to join 2 of them. So I'm gonna do the chill one for a second. There's this one, and then I'm gonna send you another one. So there's like 2 servers that I'm a part of right now. Well, at least the one that, well, at least the 2 that at least the 2 that I run. Am I on that server right now? I think you should be because me and Spec made one, or at least me and Spec are trying to get. I'm trying to work on a server. I do have a server though. I just hardly use it. But I will get you in a server.
like him cowering in fear or getting his ass whooped.
Well, we're about to get to the
Once again, I don't know how to
Giga examples. Here we have Arkham.
Arkham.
I got 4 solid examples. I went through the concept art of every single game, and I was not finding one of him on his spud.
These ones are.
There were a couple. There were a couple of them where he was on his ass. There was, because I'm not gonna lie, there was one where he was on his knees. I think there was a concept art of him and Fear Toxin. All right, all right, all right.
Exceptionally good. Like Batman facing off against the villains, not being knocked out or not on the floor cowering. There's Batman facing off against other people again. And then there's the one of the League of Assassin members. It's showing the different designs that they had, which is really good. They could have done this for the original MJ design so we can at least see what she was going to look like fully venomized. That would have been appreciated instead of what we got.
Yeah, I chose these out like deliberately. Like the one with like Batman in the very gray setting. That's like him like partially
Another one is that there's also concept art of him, and yes, there's concept art of him being strapped down, literally wheeling up to Scarecrow. Not with a Batmobile, like him literally being wheeled on a gurney.
surrendering to Scarecrow as they have Oracle hostage, if you remember that scene in
Yes,
Arkham
I
Knight.
remember.
That's the most pathetic one of Batman I could find, and it's not even pathetic. As I will emphasize, I went through the concept art of every single Arkham game before this interview, and
Hold on. Hold on, rewind that back?
concept art of every pathetic one of Batman I could find, and it's
Hold
not
on a
even
second,
pathetic.
rewind that?
As I will emphasize, I went through the concept art of every single Arkham game before this interview, and I could not find
People
one
think all the-
of him on his ass.
I'd like to mention even the ones on the Blackgate Deluxe Edition.
That's Arkham
He's
Origins.
not being shown to be weak in that one either. It's pretty much the same thing for every Batman Arkham game. Every Batman Arkham game.
Yeah, right, I forgot to check that one. Yeah, well, I could have assumed, but yeah, I threw in the one with the sexy assassin ladies because, yeah, you know how
Well, what does this have to do with the whole entire argument about the concept art?
Insomniac likes to handle women.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll end off on one extra polar opposite example. To be honest, I think this has better concept art than both of the games, but we have the Force Unleashed here.
Ooh, the Force Unleashed. That is pretty good as well. Yeah, this one does not show him cowering at all. It shows him being a badass. It shows you what you're going to be in for getting into this game. Facing up against giant creatures, against fucking Darth Vader, and then with him facing off against the Jedi, he is not in a pathetic pose at all. It shows that he's battling and about to strike or counter her. That is exceptional. And then the one with all the lightning, it shows him taking
You mean Forest Lightning?
on an army like a badass.
Yeah, similar to Batman once again, there's no pathetic Force Unleashed
How do these Batman Arkham concept art is different from Force Unleashed concept art.
art to be found. I don't know, that's like breaking history. Like, I know that someone might try to say, oh, you're nitpicky, it's the art, but I don't know. The whole deep commentary of this is that the art shows off their shitty cock.
Another thing is for the fact that Peter doesn't have his suit on at all. Like, I'm not seeing web shooters on his wrists. He more than likely doesn't have his suit. Well, technically he doesn't have his suit on in this shot either. And on top of that, the canister broke, and I'm assuming that he had his suit off in this scene, and Harry just turned into Venom and he's mad at Peter for wanting to destroy it. I don't see how he's nerfed in this concept art here.
Intentions, regardless of the fact that these shitty YouTubers, me and Resican, had to deal with would argue
My boy Riff.
otherwise, even though the writing is quite literally on the wall when looking at these art pieces.
Yeah, that's what that's what I mentioned. It's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, anyway, one more piece of evidence that I think you will find very interesting. Me and Resican will probably repeat this in another video, but I'll read it off here. According to the #1 Spidey fan, who I've given credit before, the entire writing team for the second game is different. They took the BS of the first one like Sable and tripled it in this one. Thank God Sable wasn't in this one. She would have been so much worse. But yeah, apparently the comic consultant, yeah, they apparently took that person away. They weren't present.
That actually, that really shows. It does show.
Yeah, I know. As we said before, they basically just gave up on their original design and used Scream.
Yeah, they probably
Technically speaking, they didn't. They took inspiration from Symbiote Wolverine.
thought Scream was some generic jobber in the comics because they don't read it.
Yeah, well, just food for the idiot YouTubers. These guys, yeah, under the context that the writers from the first game basically weren't there, these guys are basically defending a defiled corpse. I don't even want to think of the dumb excuses they'd somehow think of. Like, I know they'll say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's an adaptation, it doesn't have to be comic accurate, but as
It doesn't.
said before, what the hell does Scream in Insomniac have to do with her comic counterpart at all? There is literally no similarity to them.
There's literally similarities to them. They are both wanting to be journalists. They both go out with Peter. They both work for the Daily Bugle, I think. Yeah, they both work for the Daily Bugle. Comic accurate. You're debunking yourself.
Except just like MJ dressing up as a character. You're basically cosplay.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much all of our consensus for what we missed. Shout out to N7 who basically gave this attention. We missed it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect anything we said at the final video because, you know, it's art that didn't make it into the game, but I don't know, it is interesting. We did accidentally stumble upon the fact that this guy was getting his ass kicked on the mere storyboards in comparison to other games, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything you want to close off on your socials, hates, etc.?
Check me out on Instagram and Twitter, HadesGate_studios. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I will extra emphasize his Twitter because at the end of the day, that art was very integral to what made that video work. Not just the thumbnail, but the hilarious point that this guy just quickly freestyled his own design when Insomniac.
Oh, Spider-Man. I don't know what Spider-Man fans like anymore. Like y'all constantly saying streetlights.
Just fucking quit. Like, of course, the art styles are different from their concept art, but
yeah, the intention is still there. Come up with an original design for MJ and not
that's what they did. They
steal an already existing one.
technically they didn't.
That's it.
Because Black Cat got her own original design. Black Cat has an original design for her symbiote.
Oh, that's a dunk. See you guys.
Black Cat had her own original design. What the heck happened in this? Whoa, what? What's happening in Discord right now? Okay. Alright. But yeah, I think that's just crazy, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that was just crazy. I don't know. What do y'all think? Peter is dumb if he doesn't carry web shooters with him. Gaming Rift, yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh, great, some more Gaming Rift. I'm still waiting on Colin's response. Because the thing is that Colin has heard of Ultimate. Yeah, because yesterday Colin said that he knows who he is. He knows who Ultimate Joker is, but like, I don't know if he's gonna make us. I don't know because I'm pretty sure he said he's probably just gonna chill on the response videos, but. At least that's the way I feel, because I already made my case. I've already rested my case. I'm not going to touch concept art. I'm not touching the concept art. I think that this Ultimate Joker is an imbecile. I mean, it's either that or I don't know. I don't know. It's either that or else he hasn't played the. I'm sure that he probably has played the game and now he just doesn't understand nuance and story reasonings and reasons as to why. At least in my opinion, that's what I think. Things happen in the game that way, but hey, that's probably what I think. Because the thing is, like, there are like so many reasons as to why I want. Well, I'm not trying to say like I want to, but like I want to know like I want to know like if he played the. I want to know if he played the game because it seems like all he saw was cutscenes online and he's taking them all out of context and trying to judge it. I was like, nah, I'm waiting for. Nah, I'm just wondering if he. Colin's gonna respond to him. I don't know if Colin's gonna make a response. I want to know if he is, but like, I don't know if he's going to. Cause like, I was in a stream and I asked him, and I'm not gonna say anything, but like, you know that I was in his stream and you know what he said. I don't know if he got to his stream late, but like, I know that Colin said that he's heard of him, and I know that Colin said that he's heard of him, and yeah. I don't know if he's willing to make. I don't know if he's gonna do that because Colin said he's trying to chill on them for a little bit. You know, the last response that I made was against youth, so. Actually, hold on a minute. Let's actually watch that stream, actually. Because, like, let's actually watch that, actually. Well, not the youth response, but, like, I actually do want to.
I don't even remember that.
I actually do want to check this out, because, like, I zoned out after this part. Like I zoned out at this part, because, like, I did.
During the chase scene.
Yeah, during the
remember,
chase scene.
You remember when the Spider-Man
we see someone training to do Toby's pose of the T-posing thing, or the homecoming boat thing.
I'm sorry. I can't go 4 hours. I'm sorry. This is going to sound crazy. I don't understand how, and this is what I'm going to say. I don't understand, and I'm going to be honest with you, Colin. I don't understand how you can go 4 hours I don't understand how you can go 4 hours listening to. The thing is, like, I'm pretty sure, and this is probably like what I'm guessing. I'm gonna assume that the person that had a disagreement fell asleep or some shit. But I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know how he could actually, like. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how he could sit in a Discord call for 2.5 hours listening to SK and Legend talk about Spider-Verse this long. Try to compare Spider-Verse to Edge of Time. I lost I lost interest after probably like the 3-hour mark.
Like they have literal people training to do the most iconic shots.
Yeah, they have strength training, they have villain training, they have like simulated robots and shit that they can fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. I now remember.
Yeah, they do have like.
But this part is funny though, actually.
You can see specs for an upgraded glider. You can see specs for a glider in this lab.
Okay, cool. So, back like what I'm trying to get you on right now is what about Prowler? Do you think Prowler is not a Miles villain now, like Aaron Davis anymore, because Hobie Brown exists?
I'm not gonna lie, the fact that this happened was actually kind of crazy. He was being debunked trying to come up with points. I feel like the Insomniac community is the most toxic about the suits. I don't know how that's possible though. I like this like 20 minutes or probably like 20 to 30 minutes so that this argument was on. And after that, from here, it was just straight just...
And the scientist can't tell you?
It was just straight just, he just got off. I don't know if he's going to, but like... But, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, chat. It was a pretty cool stream today. You know, just something a little bit, something a little bit cool about the stream. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and get off for today, and I probably might stream tomorrow. I probably might stream Monday if I'm not streaming Monday. I know that I'm trying to make a video for Wolverine kind of right now. But I'll let you guys know how that goes. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.